Hi, I'm Jessica with Gold Rush Expeditions, and today we're about 50 miles northwest of Elko, Nevada in Tuscarora, which is historically a huge gold mining area.
So with this Tuscarora area, it's interesting because there's been a lot of gold recovered from here. There's been some larger mining companies, but nobody's been out here for probably 60, 70, 80 years. And the last time larger mining companies were out here was in the 80s when, you know, gold made its huge spike to $800 an ounce. Oh my goodness, let's all go out and get gold. Since then, not a lot's been done. So that's what we find kind of interesting about this is it appears that there is some really good samples just on the ground. I mean, a lot of the shafts I think have gone away, but this could be an ideal spot for a larger company to come in, take the block of claims that we've got, and then start processing all of the overburden that's up here, and then get down into, you know, what has made Tuscarora such a big gold producing area for years and years and years. Super interesting. I'm really intrigued to see what other stuff we're going to find, see what our assay results come back, and go from there.
We're out here at the Tuscarora block of claims. Yes, there is a block of claims. There's a whole bunch of them because, as you can see behind me, this entire mountain has been worked for gold.
The Tuscarora is a massive 80-acre block of mine workings, which include the Navajo, Belle Isle, and Queen mines, as well as many other high-grade shafts and trenches.
Okay, so we're a little deeper into our Tuscaroras. I am just so astounded that nobody's out here doing anything with this. I mean, really, all this stuff has not been worked. You can see it, it's come out of the mine. We're on, basically, it's either the Navajo shaft or it could be the Belle Isle. The shaft itself is collapsed, which is to be expected because nobody's out here maintaining it.
The shafts have collapsed and will need to be rehabilitated to access underground workings. But there are thousands upon thousands of tons of mid-grade ore in waste dumps around the claim that could easily be reworked.
As you can see behind me, there are tons and tons and tons of waste dumps. So what we've been seeing around here is a lot of ore and piles that have been moved around, taken off-site, probably processed somewhere else.
The amount of waste dump that you see out here that is unprocessed is just crazy. I mean, consider these guys are working this 1870, 1880, 1890. How much were they just giving away that they didn't care about? That's only an ounce per ton? Don't care. We want the stuff that's 10 ounces per ton because we're trying to make some money because we're in the middle of butt-hugging nowhere. So if we're gonna ship something out, it's gonna be high grade. Whoever is getting this too is gonna have all this. I mean, you've probably got 700,000, 900,000 tons out here that you could probably process because everything that I'm on is just, it's all waste stuff. It's all unprocessed. It's stuff that's come directly out of the ground. I mean, it's all this, it's good freaking gold ore. You're gonna get gold, you're gonna get silver, you might get some lead, but you're gonna get precious minerals. So, behold Tuscarora, and bring the oro back into Tuscarora. Yeah.
The Tuscarora district was historically mined for gold and silver. By 1880, the district had produced over $3 million.
They're pulling enough gold, enough silver, enough valuable metals that they say, you know, it'd be a good idea? We should build a mill. Hey Steve, is a mill cheap to build? No, that's really expensive to build. Oh, we should just throw a bunch of money down a hole then and build a mill, huh? No, we're doing a lot of gold, we're doing a lot of silver, so building a mill really makes sense because then we can ship off all our own bars, we can do whatever we want from here. Even if we just make some sort of slurry and ship it out to a finer processing area, we're gonna be making a ton of money out here.
Based on what I'm seeing, I really like this site. And the reason is because you've got a ton of diggings, a ton of workings, plus a mill on site, which tells me that the area was producing enough gold to generate the need for a mill to process all of the gold that was found here. So we've seen sluice, we've seen hoppers, we've seen lots of what used to be shafts, but they've kind of sloughed in. The dirt, the rock is very soft around here. It's not a lot of hard rock right on the basis. I'm sure once you get down deeper into the mines, you hit hard rock, but I'm sure that's why it's sloughed off over the years, because everything is just kind of soft, which is also easier to get into. So what we do know is that the Carland trend basically ended here at Tuscarora from the historical documentation that we have been able to find. So huge mining area, historic mining area.
Most of these mines have not been worked in over 100 years, and they are more than ready to be worked once again.
Well, that's been it for the block of Tuscarora claims. Lots of gold, lots of reprocessing that could be done with just the waste dumps, and acres and acres and acres that you could come out here, play with, and make some money. That's been another awesome claim for Gold Rush Expeditions. For Gold Rush, I'm Jessica, and we'll see you at the next site.